Hello, I am knackered. So I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock and I went and got a hire car, because I don't have a car at the moment, in the neighbouring city, and then I did a 200 and something mile road trip to pick up 2 booster boxes of Timespiral Remastered. And then I went and dropped all the boosters between me and 11 of my friends. So basically I've done a big old road trip, and the deal is obviously at the moment with the pandemic, you can't do organised play. They brought Timespiral Remastered unless you want to spend 150 quid basically rolling the dice on what foil borderless thing you get in the set. Yeah, it's not really worth opening, I guess. So I was like, you know what, I want to open the set, but I want to do it as a sealed event, and because I'm a community leader and I've got an F&M in normal times, I was like, we can do it. So yeah, I've been on the road for like 5 hours today, dropping boosters with people so we can have the event, and unfortunately I'm now going to buy, so I'm just sat here for 45 minutes doing nothing. It's good though. I mean, this is the deck that I'm playing at the moment. I got Miri the Curse, which is not a great card. Value wise, I got a Tarmogoyf, wherever it is. I mean, it's coming somewhere. I got a Tarmogoyf. I don't like the art, but it's cool to pull that. I mean, it's essentially 30 quid of the boost. 30 quid of the boosters that I've opened today. So that's cool. And I got a 4 Swarm Yard, which I believe might have been some money at some point, but it will definitely be tanking now, right? And other than that, I mean, to be fair, I got a old border Leyline of the Void, but obviously this set's now going to get mass release. So I don't like the old borders; they're not for me. But that's the deal. That's it. But interestingly, 2 people. I say 2 people. 1 person paid with a box. He was like, "I don't want to pay the £30. I'm going to give you this box." And I was like, "Well, I mean, if there's not £30 worth of cards in the box, then no, but I will take it and have a look." So I've not looked in this because the thing is I was, I can only pick the box up from my local LGS at 4 p.m. And I was intended to start the tournament at 7:30. So I had like 200 miles to drive in like 3.5 hours or something crazy like that. It was a nightmare. So I've not looked in either of them. This is James. James paid his money. But he buys a lot of foreign and Japanese and Russian and like a lot of blink cards. But he also has a lot of cards from like the Mirrodin and Timespiral original blocks and stuff. He's one of those people who plays a lot of older cards. Like I get a lot of signed foil play sets of cards I've never even heard of from him. And he's also a bit of a legacy player. So this is chunky and heavy, but again, he passed it through his car window to me as I was giving him some boosters, and I had to speed off to drop more people's stuff to rush home. I'm on very little sleep, so I've not actually seen the contents of these, and I thought, let's find out what people are willing to trade in today. Oh, well, I mean, straight away we've got oh, it's a pre-release, yes. So we've got an Emrakul, the Anstorm pre-release. So I don't know. I think they float around like £16 to £20. And then the last time, Bertie, who's the guy that's giving me this, the last time, oh, that is not, can you see that? That is not a straight Emrakul. Wow. The last time that he gave me some cards, it was to pay for his Kaldheim pre-release kit. So I suppose these are the stuff that he got in his Kaldheim pre-release kit also, which is interesting. Oh, Surgical Extraction, put it on the value pile. Relics, not really that much money, but again, possibly a couple of quid. Spatial Contortions. Graph Digger's Cage has been down since its reprint in Core 20 or 21. Paths. Interesting Paths. Summoner's Trap, not mega money. Cosmic's Return. I was buying into these at like 25 quid when they first came out. Oh, what a painful memory. So I suppose he's been building Eldrazi Tron? He did trade me in a Tron deck before. Uganef was pretty good. Endbringers. I like Endbringer. I think Endbringer's a really great card. I think it's super valuable. Pithing Needle, reasonable. Not mega money though. Chase Bellerin, not mega money. Reap and Sow is a common. Place at commons. Karnstein of Urza was money. 20-30 quid during standard times, but not so much now. Grove the Burnwillows fluctuates in value, but I don't think it's worth those. Carplusan Forest. I can't even say the word. I don't know. It's something that the name crops up sometimes, but I don't know if it's because it's reserve list. I don't think it's reserve list, to be honest. I think it's probably just worth nothing, but we'll see. I might be very wrong. If you're watching this and you understand what this card is and it's mega money, I'm about to find out when I Google it. Buys this colour, a couple of quid, so not bad. Definitely pays for the £30 free release, I guess. I will have to figure out how much I owe him. There'll definitely be some money on top of that. This, like I say, it's been about 1.5 years since James, who gave me this box, last gave me a bunch of stuff, and he was giving me like play sets of the original the original Shotlands, and he's giving me like a bunch of jewels and stuff and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm expecting reasonably reasonably big things. Well, there's a Karn Silver Golem, which is reserve list straight away. I wonder how we're going to fare on from that. Miracle, Gabby Nest Warden, no clue. Lightning Crew, sorry, I can't say, but Lightning Crew just fell off a cliff recently. Oh wow, I've cut the deck to find a Bloodstain Mire, Wayward Sword, a Guy Beast, Emrakul's Money, Mana Conflux Money. It's an original Shotland, and a more. Oh my days! How many original Shotlands does this guy own? Unsigned. I knew it. I'd be shocked if there's not Japanese stuff. Bloodstained Mires, Lane Sanctity, again, something else that's fallen off a cliff. It's like £1 now. 4 of those. Rest in peace. Oh my days. Original Lorwyn Thoughtseize. Okay. So the deal is that because we're in the Timespiral release today, I imagine that he is rushed to Haruruya and bought himself some Japanese extended border Thoughtseize, because they're not that much different value-wise. I think, actually, I'm saying that, I think these are like £11 or £12, maybe like 15, and then I think the old border ones are like 25, so not mega different. Inquisitions, Master and Scene, this is just jank. Silence, Hour Revelation, jank. Secure Base might be a little bit of money. Sleight of Hand used to be a bit of money, but yeah, there's nothing that I wouldn't expect from James. I mean, I remember selling him a Days Undoing this pre-release, and it was like £20 and Torrential Gearhooks down, stuff that's just crazy value. It used to be crazy value, and I think you get sort of that price memory, don't you, when you buy and sell a lot of cards. You just it's like me. I've got 30 copies of Engineered Explosives that I'm like, it's a £40 card. I'm not selling for £1.50. It's never going to be £4 again. It's never probably going to be more than a tenner again. I'd be shocked if it's more than a fiver again. But my brain's like, no, that's money. I'm not getting rid of that. And so Rankles, a couple of things. Rankles played in standard currently for the moment. So might be worth a bit. I'd imagine this is just jank that he's got. Scourge of the Throne, I believe, was money. But that's a foil reprint. So I mean, if you take into account Send Triplets, I had a regular Send Triplets that I sold for £35, and the foil one was like 100 and something. And then as soon as it got announced it was getting reprinted in Mystery Booster, I was like, sell quick. And I got rid of it. And then I picked up a couple of foils for £4 each. I've just, you know what I mean? Like, if anybody comes to me and they've got a foil Send Triplets for under a fiver, just like, give me the card, and I just put it in a little binder. Same with some other stuff from that set. What else is there? Anyway, I'm not going to try and memorise whilst I'm streaming. But yeah, Scourge of the Throne, no clue how much that would be. I assume something. Young Peasies, again, they've just been reprinted in the old border. Dreadhorde Arcanist, I believe, is old border. I don't know if Priority Rituals and Desperate Rituals have gone and got old border reprints in the next set. I don't know. I'm familiar with some of the Time Spiral Time Shifted stuff, but I'm not familiar with others. Quest and Beasts are like 12 quid. Temples, Catacombs Noise. Is that French? It's a French drowned catacombs. Pokemon lands that are beautiful, but unfortunately not worth anything. More signed temples, isolated chapels, Inventus Fairs. So I mean, money-wise, in the lands, besides the fetchers, besides the fetchers and the shocks, so there's crazy money. It's going to be like, what, 200, 300, 400 I guess. Sun Arbiter, Olive Dust, Ratchet Bombs, pretty nice things. Nothing mega fancy. Spell Quellers, probably talking like 25 quid a playset there. Dragon Lord Dramoka I loved because Dragons of Tokyo was the first standard that I played, and I was a white, green, and a white black player, and then I merge it. I was like, oh, Abzan, oh, Siege Rhino, oh. Yeah, I was one of those guys. Stuffed Mantis Rider, it's a great card. It blows my mind. It's not like at least a couple of pounds, but it's just nothing. Buy box promo, Jutai's Command, Nahiris. I think that's probably it for the Spice. Vexen Shusha used to be money. I don't know anymore. A couple of Esper Charms. And then, yeah, Soaring Grim Nemesis. So we started out with some absolute fire there. So yes, James did not disappoint. It's exactly as I thought it'd be. Less foreign than I thought it would be, but I suppose he's selling out of his English cards to buy into the Timespiral Japanese version. So it's probably a small mercy, because when I buy foreign collections, well, primarily foreign, especially from people like James, you get stuck in the rut of like, well, I don't care about Japanese language cards because I'm not Japanese, I'm English. I think I suppose it's like a strategic advantage in that if you know exactly what your card does and your opponent doesn't, you can overwhelm them by having like a board full of cards that don't have their native language on it, and they can be like, you know, and maybe they forget, or maybe they just miss a certain wording on. I think maybe there's a slight strategic advantage playing that, but that's not my kind of magic. I feel like if I'm gonna win through, you know, playability and making my jank work and stuff, and also, you know, Japanese kanji and characters and stuff like that. It looks cool. I watch anime sometimes and stuff, but I'm not that interested in, you know, I collect Pokemon. Good example, actually. I collect Pokemon, so I've just spent £400 buying this Pokemon card because I was tired of trying to pull it from Hidden Fates ETBs. I finally was just like, do you know what? It's 400 quid. It's the last card I need for Shining Fates. I'm just going to buy it and then it's done. But then there's also this, which I've just bought for £170, which seemed like a really amazing deal. This sells regularly for like 350 to plus to like 450 or something, and graded it's up to like 1,000. It's a Battle Festa 2017 Pikachu. I basically asked to middleman, and two people sent the cards to me as a trustworthy person, and then I sent their cards back out to them. So everything was like above board and stuff. I mean, I could have just stolen both of them. Just saying. But yeah, one of them was about Festa Pikachu, and I was like, that's a really nice card. I don't care about it personally. I like it's got like Lunala and Solgaleo on it and stuff, but I saw that these Japanese promos just like skyrocket in value when they get PSA graded, and I was like, well, I might as well just invest. Like, I'm already getting it 100 and something quid cheaper than it is already. Why not? But yeah, Japanese language for me, the fact that I can't read what it says is like kind of annoying. I just wish I could read it, and I don't have the temperament to learn Japanese for the sake of knowing what Pokemon cards say when I can Google them. I just prefer to buy them in English, and that is the same for Magic the Gathering. So yes, foreign language stuff, especially, I mean, Japanese, Russian and English are the most high in demand, as I'm sure everybody knows, but you get stuff like French and Italian and Spanish, and obviously they are unique to the countries where they originate from. I mean, Spanish has got like a little bit of like Mexican and potential for like Latin Americans to be interested in, or whatever, but or Hispanic people, but there's not that many of those in England, so it's a tough sell normally. You know, I've given him like thousands of pounds before for collections and been like, how am I going to sell this? In fact, somewhere behind me is a box of cards that I got from him years ago that I just can't be bothered listing on the internet. It's just too much effort. I will at some point, but what's the rush? What's the point? You know. So that's it. That was the thing. 2 mystery boxes, which is kind of cool. I mean, say, as a rough estimate, I guess like 300 and something for that stuff. I have no idea. I was looking at Kane stuff the other week, and I thought it was going to be like 200-300, and it ended up being like 500. So yes, I'm going to put my head up. I'm going to go put the kettle on because I'm British, and I'm going to start pricing through these. See you next time.